Okay. So how's my voice? Is it good?
Yeah,
Okay.
you sound good.
Disgusting
Alright.
as always.
Fuck you.
I want to burp so bad.
Okay. All right. Hello. Hello, Jasmine. All right. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Andres.
Hello,
Hi.
Ugo.
Hello. My name is Hugo. Anyways, nothing matters. Nothing matters in the world.
Yeah.
Life is a joke.
It's a depressing world time to be alive.
No, it's okay.
Nah, it's pretty bad.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, anyways, it's a good time to watch movies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Film.
trying to become a film lover. Jasmine, right? That's what you're trying to do?
Is that what this movie was supposed to convey?
Unless you're trying to become a better film buff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jasmine's not a film buff.
No.
No. But, she's getting there. And
I
this is...
have a very artistic eye. Just kidding. I don't. I don't know anything.
Okay. Yeah, and I've been a film buff for a while. And that's that,
Yeah.
That's the premise of the podcast. So before we move on, I just want to say one thing.
What?
Watching bad movies, that's important too, in terms of being a film buff,
Mm-hmm.
Not only so that you could appreciate the good ones, but also, so that we can see why a movie is actually good. So now, I'm just prefacing that. Because Jasmine, what movie are we watching today?
We are watching The Kissing Booth 2.
Yeah.
Is that the title?
Yeah.
Is it Kissing Booth or is it
It's
Kissing?
the kissing. The
That kissing?
kissing. Fuck you.
We are talking about Taylor Swift's new album, Folklore.
What? We are watching.
Okay.
I want to talk about the album.
All right.
Wait, one more time.
Yeah. Go on.
We're watching The Kissing Booth 2.
The kissing booth is open for business! Again!
Sorry, I didn't realize I was going to be this nervous. I'm guessing you might have a few questions. Let me bring you up to speed. As soon as school ended, Noah and I spent the whole summer together. And then, exactly 27 days ago, my heart flew off to Harvard. I miss you, jerk.
I miss you more.
And here I am, first day of senior year.
And here we go.
Oh my God, Ellen, how are you? So many beautiful girls at Harvard. Experienced girls? Sorry about you and Noah.
We didn't break up, though.
With different zip codes, breakups are basically automatic. Automatic.
Sometimes I hate it.
Spoilers, of course. So, I have to read the Wikipedia page now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So I didn't actually write anything down for this because I didn't care.
That's great.
But here we go. So here's the Wikipedia page for the Kissing Booth 2. It's directed by a guy named Vince Marcello, who did a movie called Zombie Prom. It was also written by Vince Marcello and Jay Arnold. And it's based on the books, the Kissing Booth, the Kissing Booth books. It's a series.
Books?
That's a series of books.
On Wattpad?
How many books is there?
Oh, a few.
Let's
So we
check
can expect
Wattpad.
more movies.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
It stars Joey King, Joel Courtney, Jacob Elrody, and Taylor Paris. So this film was released on July 24th, 2020. Yeah, okay. So the summary says, after a romantic summer together, Noah is off to Harvard and Elle heads back to high school for her senior year. Okay. It has a 28% Rotten Tomato score and a 36% audience score, which is higher. There's not a lot of info in this movie. It's higher than the first movie, which has like a 16% Rotten Tomato score. Let me read one positive, one negative review. So here is a review from Carolyn Side over at the AV Club. That's a, what am I saying? A website. It's a website. She says, Paris is marginally more charismatic than Elrody, but neither are as compelling as the question of why Elle's high school is full of teenage boys who look like adult Marvel superheroes.
Was that the positive review?
Yeah, no, that was the negative review.
Okay.
Here's the positive review. This is from Stephanie Zacharek at Time Magazine. She says, should you watch The Kissing Booth 2? That depends on how much you want to be reminded of loving someone so much that you think you'll be able to hang on forever and ever, or at least through all senior year.
And that's positive?
That's a positive, yeah.
Both reviews.
Sound negative?
Yeah.
It wasn't a very high score.
I don't know.
Yeah. So not a lot has happened with this one yet because it just came out yesterday. But the first one had accusations of being sexist. So here's a quote. It feels like it was written by someone who simply digested everything she was told romance was supposed to be by the patriarchy and vomited back at us. Nearly every cliche in the film feels cribbed from another movie, like a song made completely of samples from better-known hits. It was also nominated for 2 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. So this one's probably going to get a nomination or 2.
Telling me.
It was nominated.
How does Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards work? Is it not just things in like kids' cartoons and stuff?
No, it's like they have a favorite movie category.
That's
Let me tell you.
wild,
Hold
dude.
up. I think Moonlight was nominated.
That what?
Or was that MTV?
Oh, but
I don't know.
I think the Kids' Choice Award is a little bit different. Wait, what?
Do
is
Kids'
it?
Choice Awards still throw slime at people?
No,
Yeah.
that's Nickelodeon. You guys, wait, is that the
Yes.
Kids' Choice?
Yes, the new
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
is that not the same thing?
That's
I
just,
think it
it's,
is
it's
the
the
same.
Nickelodeon Kids' Choice
Okay.
Award.
Sorry.
So you're telling me Nickelodeon's out here talking about real movies and stuff?
Yeah.
Not like
So-
kids' cartoons?
It was nominated for favorite movie,
That's crazy, dude.
and Joey King won for favorite actress.
That's wild.
So
Kids have awful taste, apparently.
yeah,
Who's voting? Is it
Hey.
kids
it's
voting?
kids. Yeah, don't you remember? Did you know? Did you never watch it?
I watched it, but not since I was a kid.
It was.
It's been years since I've seen it.
It was. You voted online, and I would vote online, and it's
Exciting.
awesome. It's exciting.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Back when I used to watch it, online was still a very weird thing with
Oh, yeah.
dial-up and stuff.
I used to have
so-
to call. How you had to
Yeah, so I never voted
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
call.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Kids have awful taste.
I
Good
stopped.
to know.
I stopped watching when I was 11. That's when I was like, I'm too mature for this.
Wow.
And then I started watching the MTV Movie Awards because that's what grown-ups were watching in my mind.
So, did you guys watch the first one then?
No,
No,
Good.
you're the only one that watched the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
like you yourself decided, hey, this was a movie I wanted to watch, or did you like recently watch it
No,
to prepare
that
for
was
this one?
like, it was probably when All the Boys came out too.
Yeah, but that's an actual good movie.
Well, yeah,
right?
but then that one was just like kind of like recommended, like, oh, you enjoyed this one, watch this one.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
So. Jesus. Okay.
Wow, you gave it
I
a-
thought that was Jasmine.
I never burp in this podcast.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what were you expecting then, Andres?
I was expecting bad,
Yeah,
and I got worse.
yeah, well,
I
yeah.
got so much worse, dude.
yeah. Like this movie sucks ass. First of all, right? And I knew it was gonna suck ass.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
I knew this movie was gonna be really bad, but like horror movies and romance have this similar thing where people purposely watch bad movies because it's fun. Like I watch bad horror movies and enjoy it, and I was kind of thinking this was gonna be kind of a similar thing. I did not have a single bit of enjoyment watching this.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Jasmine, did you like the first one? You don't remember?
I don't think so. It's not like I was like, wow.
Wow,
Wow.
this blew me
Wow.
away.
It was
Uh.
just something to watch.
So what were you expecting out of this one?
Not much.
So what you think?
What I think about it,
Yes.
I'd have to agree with Andy. I knew it was not gonna be a good movie. But it was so hard to get through. Because I wasn't even like enjoy it. Like there weren't even aspects of it that I was like, okay.
Nothing?
I don't know. I couldn't even watch it.
Okay. Okay. So in this podcast, we usually break it down through filmmaking elements of screenwriting and acting, cinematography and score. but
Since it's all bad.
there's not. I don't think a type of movie like this. It doesn't lend itself to a breakdown of that conversation. So basically, I just have it split into two parts, and that is what we liked from the movie and what we didn't like from the movie. So first of all, we're gonna talk about what we liked.
Yeah.
So
That's fair enough.
I appreciate that you drew a penis in your notes.
thank you. I've been
That's so
practicing.
weird. How come? Is that what they look like?
What do you mean? First-
Well, the head looks very large compared to the shaft.
Anyways, who wants to go first? Who wants to say what they liked about this movie?
I'm sure Andy does.
Andy?
Everything.
Not a goddamn thing.
Nothing?
Not a thing,
Nothing.
dude.
You know, I will say I liked one scene. And that's when... What was that? Okay. That's when... What's his name? Marco? The Mexican?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's Hispanic. We don't know if he's Mexican.
Yeah, he's California. That's when him and Joey King are falling in love in that montage. I like that. I thought that was very sweet, and I wish the rest of the movie was. I wish that was just the movie.
You know,
Like if that was just those 5 minutes.
This movie had a lot of issues. It didn't have a sense of story, so it made it very difficult to want to be invested in it because there's like so many like storylines, but positives.
So
I'm
we're
getting-
yeah.
I'm
I was
getting
gonna say, are we
sidetracked.
moving to the negative already?
Positives.
Literally anything.
I'm sure some people can find enjoyment in this during
Yeah.
quarantine. So
Like, let's talk about that real quick. Who do you think this is for?
teens.
Teens? Are you sure?
Let me see. My cousin posted something that she was watching this movie. I guess our cousin. So
Oh,
And did you like it? What
I
she
don't
post?
know. I don't go on Facebook anymore. It's a scary place.
I think this is made for you said people who like to watch trash rom-coms.
Yeah.
No.
It's for that as well.
Is
But
it?
I
yeah,
think.
but
I don't know, man.
it's too bad for that. Well, like maybe they'll start watching it and they realize, oh, this isn't fun bad. This
Yeah.
is just bad. But also I feel like it's made for 12-year-olds.
Yeah, I was gonna say preteen.
Preteen.
People who thinks this is what teenage life is.
Yeah,
like.
exactly. I was like, this is not how high school is at all. But it's like I don't know if you guys remember being that young.
Yeah.
But like that's the conceptions we had of what high school would be like.
Yeah.
Right, which is very interesting.
Yeah. Like the fucking there's a Halloween party in this
Yeah.
and it's this huge like gala with
Well, but
like,
technically they live in a private, or they go to a private school in California, so it's with ultra rich people or something.
yeah, but I mean
I
I don't know. It seems like it's like these super expensive costumes and like chandeliers and stuff. I don't think any high school is doing that. And there's also like the competition of the Dance Revolution. I thought I wasn't expecting it to be like this big fancy thing. Like it's in a big studio of like where like America's Got Talent like shoots. And I thought it was just going to be like a normal sort of thing. There was no like concept. What is that?
I don't know if Hugo can read Spanish, but
La escena como yo estaba. What does that say?
the scene where he sees them kissing,
Yeah.
and this is what.
Oh,
Anna
she's
posted.
crying?
So yeah, so
So I guess they liked it. But how old is she? 18?
she's a year younger than you,
Oh my god.
or two actually.
I had. Well, I mean, I've been watching films for a while, but
Sorry, I got that.
That's not
There's
trash
people
talk.
out there actually making memes like that. Then that means people are actually enjoying it, and they're invested enough to make a meme like that.
Yeah.
well, we're
Is,
sorry.
is it irony? Like
No,
an
I
ironic
actually
meme?
don't know. I don't know anymore. Let me-
Yeah, I
let me
can't.
dive.
I don't know.
I don't think it is. I don't think you make an ironic meme like that.
people are actually invested. Should we
Well,
explain the meme we just saw so it makes
Yeah.
sense
Oh,
for the
yes.
podcast?
so it was.
So there's a scene of when, what's his name? Noah sees them kissing in that like dance.
Yeah, the
thing,
dance,
right?
right?
And then there's it says the scene, and
Yeah.
then it's cut to how I was, and it's a girl crying while
Yeah.
like holding her phone, watching the movie.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're sorry
it was
if you like.
devastating.
We're sorry if you like this movie, but it's not good. Anyways, I took notes. I watched it twice.
I can't imagine that. Dude.
Well, the second time I only got an hour in.
I can't imagine that, dude.
But anyways, here's my first note. I say Joey King is a good actor, but I have a feeling she's only doing this for the paycheck. It kind of seems like she's phoning it in.
I mean, you gotta work.
You gotta work, right? But I feel like the only thing I've seen her in is The Conjuring.
Yeah, I was about to say the only thing I know her from.
Apparently, the act she did.
I've never seen that, but
Apparently she does well.
yeah, she got like nominated for an Emmy.
That's the one about the girl, and her mom was pretending she was sick, right?
Yeah, and then
Alright.
she ended up killing her mom. Spoilers, I guess, for that. But it's a real story. You can read it.
I want to watch that. I've heard it's really good.
Anyway, she's really good. A really good dramatic actress. Maybe it's that. Like, maybe because dramatic actors usually don't transition well into comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Comedic actors usually do very well in drama. But, but I don't think she's trying. I don't think she's trying at all. I don't think any of the actors are trying. Even the ones that are, like, small.
When you got, the bigger actors not trying, why bother?
Yeah. Actually, I think there's one person... Rachel.
The
Her name's Rachel.
girlfriend?
The girlfriend. By the way, how old do you think she is?
32.
She's 30. She's 30 years old.
And how
Playing
old
a
are
high
the other
schooler.
guys?
Joey King is 20. She's the youngest. The main love interest is like 23.
Okay.
The friend is 24. So yeah, there's no teenagers in
Okay,
this, but
Andy. Sorry, I feel like we're all over the place.
it doesn't matter.
Andy,
Yeah.
did you catch at all that her best friend and her boyfriend were brothers?
No. What?
They're brothers. Jasmine just told me, and I had no idea. They
Yeah.
don't mention that at all,
No,
right?
not
I mean, I
once.
guess it's implied if you watch the first, because the first one, the whole
I guess that kind of
issue.
explains why they were all together at dinner now. Because I was wondering, like, why
Why
are
are
all
on
these guys
Thanksgiving?
here? Yeah. like,
yeah, because like the whole premise of the first one was that she was attracted to her brother, but she didn't want to put her like
Friendship at risk.
at risk.
Okay. I didn't get that. I got like the general sense of what the first one was, that he was like the super popular guy in school and she was like this nerdy little girl who played video games, which is such a quirky thing to do. It's,
Yeah.
oh my god, you play video games? What a,
It's
what a nerd.
The first one is very weird, but the pacing is a lot faster, and it kind of has a more sense of direction, so it goes by faster.
How long is it?
I have no idea.
Neither. Well, this is as long as like a Oscar bait movie.
Yeah, for sure.
So-
this
It
is
was-
Oscar
it was
bait. I
long.
hear you.
Yeah, this is trying to get that best picture nominee.
I mean, this year maybe.
Maybe.
Nothing else is coming out.
I mean, like it's pretty obvious. I think what happened in the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
it's
was
not-
a kissing booth.
There was a
kissed,
kissing booth,
and
yeah.
now they're in love.
Like she
Yeah,
was trying to
100%.
exactly. Yeah, that's all that happened.
happened.
And they have no chemistry at all.
Well, okay, right, and even in the first one, it's exactly the same, right? There's no appeal to this guy other than he's like the quote
Attractive.
unquote, he's attractive, he's the bad boy, he has a temper issue, blah 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 blah. Right?
Is he like a bad boy with a golden heart?
Basic? Well, I think that's how they try to portray him at the first one, but it doesn't do a good job. I'm not saying the first one's good, but it's a little bit better, right? Because she 100% has so much more chemistry with Lee, her best friend.
Really, I wouldn't say
or
that.
Marco, right? Those
I think,
two.
yeah, I don't think.
Like she could be better off with anybody else except her love interest.
I don't buy that they're friends. I really don't.
Lee absolutely loves her. Like, what was that girl's name?
Rachel, yeah.
Like, why did she not break up with him super early on? Like, it's obvious that he loves that other girl, and that's why he doesn't want to ask her to leave and stuff. And she's just like, all right, I get it. You guys are close friends. Like, no, that's weird, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be okay with that.
By the way, I think again, I was saying Rachel. I think is the only actor trying, because she like gives these powerful speeches like while she's crying, and I think that's great. You're trying. Get out there, man. Get it. You're trying with this horrible material you're given, and you're doing a decent job.
Yeah.
So good job.
So I feel like we should break down the bad a little bit. And obviously the baddest thing is the writing. I feel
It's-
like it's written by like a 50-year-old man.
He's 42.
Oh, well, close enough.
50.
I mean, not that I exactly know how, like, teens talk and stuff now. But I feel like I at least have a better idea of what they would say. And a lot of this is like a teen does not talk that way.
It sounds like it was written in 2002.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's like these really, what am I thinking of? Like old conceptions of what teenagers are.
Yeah.
And like OMG.
Oh, influencers. Or I guess that's kind of
that's
like,
new,
I'm trying
but
to be relevant. Yeah.
It's portrayed in such like an old way. Like we're looking at this through an old person's eye.
Yeah.
I think, oh my God, like just start like from people. Like just say they're normal people. Like they're young, but they have normal thoughts.
Yeah.
They're not just like using random slang all the time for no reason.
Yeah. And also, I just feel like it had no storyline. It had like 5 of them, and none of them made sense.
Things keep jumping, and nothing really ever feels solved.
Yeah.
And I'm never interested in anything they're doing.
Right? There's like so many things going on, and I don't care about anything.
There's one specific thing. It's when she's interviewing at Harvard, and then when they're like, "We're not interested in who you think we're interested in. We're interested in you," and then that really hurts her for some reason. And then at the end, when they're like, "Let go," she thinks of that moment as well as like letting go. But I don't understand. That's never brought up again. Like she never there's nothing wrong with that interview, and I don't understand what they meant. Like I don't understand like what that had to do with her as a character.
I don't
like
know.
what did that serve?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I remember the Harvard interview, but I remember them saying that. I don't remember her remembering that part.
You know, at the end when Mark goes all like, "You gotta let go."
I remember her telling her to let go, but I don't remember the part she actually let go. I don't remember what other scenes came up.
Like that little montage or something?
Yeah, a little montage, yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know exactly, but I feel like, okay, so then there was like the side story with Lee and his girlfriend, the Marco thing, which was completely, I don't even know. The thing with her boyfriend and the chick, her college acceptance thing. The
gay story.
The gay story. And I was like, this is like, what the hell?
That's why it's so long. Because we're like covering all these useless things.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't care about this. It doesn't add to the story. And honestly, I feel so bad for being so hard on the half of it. Because that was a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't know what I gave it, but I'm going to give it half a
star higher?
Yeah.
Right.
Because this one is just like, damn. No,
yeah.
I did the half of it dirty.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, we've seen a few like coming of age stories, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them have heart, right? It doesn't, I mean, this could have
very
more
personal.
heart. Yeah. Even if it's romance, right? It could still have personal components. And I think the first one at least kind of had that a little bit more so. This one completely is like, it's just a cash grab. Right?
I thought it's so aggressively bad that at some point I'm like, is this just like a parody of like rom-coms? Because it feels like the OMGs, like their performances, the 3 girls, right?
Yeah.
They're like, their performance is like so over the top. And it's like, maybe that's on purpose. You know, like maybe this is all supposed to be like making fun of that. And it doesn't. It's not. It's not.
Like if it had more like self-awareness.
Yeah.
Then I think that's what makes a bad rom-com good though, is that it has that self-awareness a little bit. And this one, I don't even know. It's like, there was some bizarre moments and I was like, what the hell? Like that like montage where like, or not montage, but like that scene where she presses the intercom or something, and then Lee's like rushing it
by accident. Yeah,
it's like an action movie now. I don't know.
And it was so poorly done.
Yeah.
That's just like I don't really know what's happening when he's running. Like I don't know where he's going. I don't know the sense of direction, and I'm not laughing at anything.
Yeah.
There's no jokes. Did you guys laugh at any of the jokes?
No. And that scene, the way she's talking about that guy, like it feels so off. Who talks about people like that? The thing she was saying.
It sounds like she's. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like an actor struggling to come up with more stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Because what was she saying?
Well, and wouldn't she hear herself through? I mean, it's a school intercom. Wouldn't she have heard herself? Okay, whatever.
Oh God. And did he have to run? They have phones.
I mean, 100%. He could have just called her.
Yeah.
That would have been over so much faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything like that in the first one? I feel like that was like supposed to be like a callback.
I don't remember. I think it was supposed to be. Okay, so like in the first one, there's like a lot of gags, right? So okay, so you guys saw like when he gave her a skirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the first one, it's like super. It's a stupid movie too, right? But whatever. Like she doesn't have a uniform and she has to wear a uniform, so she has like this itty bitty skirt from when she was like 5 or something, and she puts it on and she's just like showing half her butt because it's so short, and then she gets sexually harassed by a guy, and then the brother, her now boyfriend, like beats some guy up, and then there's another scene where like she walks naked into like the guy's locker room, not naked but like in a bra. I don't know. It's a weird.
What
Well, the
the
first
hell?
one was better. At least it was fan service.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. This is it. I feel like it's kind of a weird universe that this movie belongs in.
Yeah. Do you think the guy who plays the boyfriend, what's his name again? Noah?
Yeah.
I thought Noah Centineo was in this movie, by the way.
No.
I
he's
didn't.
in a lot of
You know who
Netflix
that is?
stuff.
No.
No.
Who?
Yeah, he's into All the Boys I've Loved, and he kind of looks like Mark Ruffalo. They say.
No.
Hey, do you think he's ugly?
Don't you
Do think?
dare compare Mark Ruffalo. No, he's different. Like I don't think
Yeah.
he's attractive-ish, but not Mark Ruffalo attractive. You know what I'm saying? But off topic.
Anyways, the guy who plays the boyfriend, he's really, really, really monotone. Like he delivers his lines not naturally. Like he delivers his lines like he's delivering lines, like he's reading something for the first time. And I don't know. Why
I don't
is
know.
he-
I don't remember his character
You
in this movie at all.
In
It
this
was
movie,
so forgettable.
It's very reliant on the first one. I feel like his
Yeah.
character, right? Because it's like I don't feel like they belong in a relationship together.
No, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's like it's such an I don't understand how people like because we're talking about that meme, right? How can people have such a strong reaction and be on his defense when his character is so poorly written and represented in this movie that I'm just like I don't care. Like
Okay.
she's better off with Marco or
Yeah, like-
or Rachel than you because you're like a slab of tofu, like flavorless and just.
I think she belongs with Rachel too.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Did you say that on accident or on purpose?
What do you mean,
Did
Rachel?
you- yeah, you
Oh,
said
no, on
she-
purpose.
okay, all
I
right.
mean, she has better chemistry with everybody else
Yeah.
except him. She has better chemistry with the girl who he was supposed to be supposedly cheating on.
Chloe?
Like, yeah, like they have better banter than him and her. I don't know. Whatever.
I think that's the guy. Like he's just so uninterested.
What?
in
You know
it's
what's
just-
so bizarre?
What?
That they dated in real life.
What? Oh my god.
Wild.
Why don't they have any chemistry?
I don't know. That's why it's dated.
That's why they broke up.
I don't know.
Did they
actually.
break up? I don't
have
know.
No idea. I know they dated, like when the first one came out. I don't know if that's
Movies
correct.
do that all the time. Like Taylor Lautner has dated
Everyone.
everyone. Zac Efron has dated Taylor Swift to promote the Lorax. Like,
What?
Like to promote the Laura.
To promote the Lorax. That's it. Like they broke up right after the movie came out.
That's great, dude.
Interesting.
Imagine that life.
Right? Sounds good.
Yeah. You know something about this movie though? It's really ugly. Like it looks so ugly.
You know, I barely watched it.
Like, hold on, let me see. I have notes here.
It's not like,
Like-
it was trying to do something, you know?
Yeah, but it's not even like I don't even think it's like competently
Compensatory?
shot.
Wow.
It's like it's overexposed
Yeah.
in a lot of scenes. You know what that means?
Very overly bright.
Yeah. So like there's too much light going into the lens, so it's like it looks
Blurry?
bad. Like it looks blurry. It looks like if I shot something and I fucked up. That's how it looks like, and like everyone's faces are super bright because of that, and it just doesn't look good at all. And it's just so bad to look at. Like it's not even like just shot there, like we talked about in Palm Springs, where it's just shot to be shot. It's literally just kind of gross to look at for me. I don't know if you guys felt which way about that.
You know, I was just trying to push through.
The editing is so bad too. Like there's no, I don't know if you noticed the editing.
No.
Did you notice the editing?
No.
I don't remember anything.
it's like so choppy and there's no motivation for a lot of cuts. Like we cut from one place to the other. Oh, that's another thing. We don't have a sense of time. Like they had the field day, right?
Yeah.
And then we cut and they're like walking in the fair
Wheel?
what no, like the fair thing. They're just like
Sure.
walking and then they meet Marco and he's like singing. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we don't know how long has passed.
Yeah.
And it's suggested that it's been a while.
Yeah. Sure.
But it's like I don't know what's going on.
Did they graduate high school? Well, I mean, I'm
They graduate high school at the end.
It's assuming it's supposed to be the whole school year, right? But like we don't know how that's divided up. Like,
It'd be nice
like,
to
like in Lady Bird, right? Like we know.
That
like,
time skips.
Yeah.
It skips with a purpose, though.
Mhm.
This doesn't skip with any
Yeah.
purpose. There's no like major events either.
Thanksgiving, which is kind of weirdly placed,
It's like in the summer. I feel like.
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's California, but like that's happens towards the end of the movie. So then, do they reconcile at like 9 months afterwards? Right? Because then they graduate, or do they have a different school cycle? I don't know.
No, it's
Yeah,
it's
the
pretty
time
sim-
just wasn't thought out.
yeah. It's
Why even bother like having that thing?
how long were they training for the Dance Dance Revolution thing? Like-
like
When
5
was the
weeks?
competition?
Yeah, when was it? Like
Okay, let's break it down, right?
I
Because
don't
the
want to.
incident thing happened before Thanksgiving, right?
yeah,
School starts in August. Maybe they started in late October. 4 weeks, let's say.
started rehearsing in October,
Sure. Let's say she went to for spring or I don't know, summer. What's that thing people do?
spring break,
Fall break
a fall break.
to visit him in Boston.
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We didn't do this. Was there a prom? When did the kissing booth thing happen?
It's just. There's no prom.
Wait, when did Halloween?
The Halloween party happened.
During Halloween.
Okay, that's timeline.
It happened.
And they weren't doing the dance thing yet.
They hadn't performed it yet. No,
Were they
I don't even
practicing?
think if she did. She visit him by then.
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
I don't remember the order.
I don't
of
think-
They
anything.
try, I guess. Well, I mean, because there's the Halloween and then the Thanksgiving thing, right? And then they graduate.
What?
Did like months pass and we not notice?
Maybe, probably. Like, let's say, like after field day, it was like 2 months, because it's like in the summer ish, like the beginning of the year, I guess. And then they're wearing jackets,
Sure.
but she's the only one wearing a jacket.
You know what? My head hurts. I don't understand.
Yeah, we don't need to,
We don't need time.
make a timeline for this. It's all right.
Ah, God, I don't. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, I said that Rachel and Lee's dynamic was a lot more interesting.
Oh, 100%. We should focus on them.
Yeah, like they have a more interesting relation. Like there's actual tension.
Yeah.
Like it's not just so boring of like, oh, she's cheating. By the way, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. She thinks that Noah's cheating on her because she sees texts from Chloe, and we see the texts,
Yeah.
and they're the most innocuous like bullshit. Like it's just like, hi, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing okay. Hope you have fun. It's like you think he's cheating.
That's code for sex. You don't know nothing. That's how girls do the seducing.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. What do you
And
think?
also, she found that earring under his bed. How did it get there? See, I feel like that could have been written so much better, so it could have been convincing.
Yeah. Also, yeah, hold up. There's another thing with Noah. In the beginning, we see him kind of sad, and then later we find out that he was like not doing well in classes. He wasn't socializing because and that would have been interesting to see like this popular guy be like taken
fish
down
out
a
of
peg.
water.
Yeah, in college.
Yeah.
But he like realizes he's not the big whatever.
Yeah, big man on campus.
Yeah. So, but then like the next time they talk, he has friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's like we just skipped that. We skipped that whole sort of development that would have made him interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
he's like it's pretty obvious that he wasn't cheating on her.
Oh,
Right?
of course. Right?
Yeah.
If anyone was cheating, it was her, right?
I mean,
she
kissed,
cheated.
She kissed. Yeah.
She
I have
was
an issue with that,
She was
too.
emotionally invested in the other guy more so than I feel like.
You know what?
Yeah.
And Noah's like, I know you kissed that guy, but it's whatever.
Whatever,
And they just get back together in the end. He's just like totally like, whatever, live right back. Come on.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
And like they're really clearly falling in love.
What was
Like,
that guy's name again?
Marco?
Marco, like, nothing happens with him. Like,
Exactly.
Why is
It's
he
just like,
there?
bye.
It's never
He's gone.
addressed again
Yeah,
that they
just-
had feelings for each other.
Like,
And that I really liked that. I think they had chemistry. Those two actors had chemistry, and I would have rather seen their relationship bloom.
Yeah.
yeah, I was pretty sure that's how the movie was going to end. Like,
Yeah.
all right, she realized she actually loves this guy
Oh, no,
more.
Of course, that movie wasn't. The movie wasn't gonna end that way. You naive boy.
And that would
You
have
don't know the way of a teen girl's heart. That would have been They would have hated this movie. If that happened.
and obviously like we don't know what happens in the books.
Let's see.
Maybe Noah's like way more interesting in the books.
Brown.
Maybe the books are like brilliant pieces of literature.
Okay, well, let me tell you some. Not that I don't want to bash on this author,
Yeah.
but these are Wattpad books, right?
Are they?
I mean, really?
That's
yeah.
an actual thing?
100%.
Nice.
Yeah. What's After? Have you ever heard of After?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
That's a Harry Styles
Yeah.
fanfic.
There you go.
Oh my god. It's
Um,
all right. Well, now everything
Great,
makes
great.
sense. That's why the time is so fucked. Because in
well,
Wattpad,
this
you release
lady
stuff.
Is a physics graduate, so
What does that have to do with anything? She doesn't know how to write. That's like better proof that she has no idea how to write. But that's because like in Wattpad, you release stuff in sections, right?
yeah.
That's why the time is so fucked.
I mean, I don't like. I think Wattpad, you just update your story, right? You don't necessarily like plot your story, which is, I guess you don't have to, because I guess Stephen King technically says he doesn't. He just writes.
A lot of people don't.
So I guess it depends, but at least I feel like it's just an afterthought. It's like, oh, what this would be cool to add. Bam, bam. It's just like scene. And
That's
this
why
is what
it's
this
fun.
movie is. It's just interesting scene, quote unquote interesting scene.
What was they saying? Something about Marco, right?
Yeah, he
we
should
just-
stayed with Lee.
Yeah.
He just stayed with Lee. Yeah.
Marco
Screw
just
L.
leaves
Screw
and
L.
nothing happens.
Screw Ellen Noah.
Yeah.
They're the
Marco doesn't
protagonists,
deserve that ending.
right?
No, and
He
he
just
seems,
gets dragged into so much shit that he
And-
didn't even want to be a part of.
he's also like just a nice guy. Like it's
Yeah.
suggestive that Noah wasn't a nice guy before, and Marco's like great.
Yeah.
Like
he was like, I guess.
he's very
Yeah, he's a
attentive.
cool guy.
Yeah, like he fucking sacrifices hours to help her in a competition.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure in the first movie, right, the kissing booth is a way bigger thing. Like I'm guessing that's how the girl and Noah got together, right?
Yeah,
Was
like
through the kissing booth.
she was trying to get him to be part of the kissing booth, and then that's how they fall in love. Or-
Alright.
I don't remember,
Okay.
but
So in
probably.
that movie, it makes sense why it's called the kissing booth. But in this
Yeah.
movie, the kissing booth is such a small part of the
Yeah.
movie. Like, and then that whole kissing booth scene is very stupid. I hate it.
It's all shot in front of a green screen. It's like this movie's called The Kissing Booth, and you couldn't even build a
Well, I
kissing
mean,
booth.
I think the first one had a real kissing booth. I don't remember. But, like, I don't know. I guess even the first one, I wouldn't say, like, the kissing booth's, like, the main thing. I think it's just, I don't even know. I don't even know.
But it's like the big
Yeah, like,
event.
they kiss in front of
Yeah.
everyone so everybody knows they're together. And then the brother's like, oh, my God, how dare you do this to me, brother? I told you. Like, he was mad at the brother. He's like, I can't have, like, this is, she's supposed to be, like, my... See, I don't know why, like, because Lee's like, she's my friend. Like, you can't have my friend.
Mhm.
Which is...
Lee is clearly in love with her.
Right, they should
Yeah.
have ended up together, even though Ugo
Or-
says is not convinced that. Of
I'm
their
not convinced that
friendship.
they're friends. No, But, like I wouldn't be surprised. Like if you told me that Joey King and her and him, I mean, like they hated each other, I wouldn't be surprised. Like in real life. But I guess it does make more sense. Like that was the conflict, but I guess it wasn't in that movie.
I don't even know what the conflict in this movie.
Like
I guess
like
the
there's that
cheating
one there's that
thing.
one meetup scene in the football field where the white guy and the Mexican are like, hey,
Yeah, that's great.
yeah, and it's so like I don't give a shit about that, man. There's no tension there.
Yeah,
They don't know each other.
We just keep seeing Noah making a fist, thinking about it.
Was he like a fighter in the first one?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was a bad boy.
He's,
Now he's a good boy, I guess.
okay. Would you guys do a long distance relationship?
I would not do a relationship here.
And this
Waste my damn time.
would you do a long distance relationship?
100%.
Nah, I'm alright.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, me either.
No, I'm alright.
I would never do it, honestly. Just break up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever you come back, we can talk again, and if things are meant to be, then they'll work out.
Also, like, you're probably gonna, like, if you're a high school relationship, you're probably gonna break up.
Yeah.
Afterwards, like,
Yeah.
graduation. Like, come on.
They don't last.
Nope. Nothing lasts.
Yeah. Except this
You know-
pandemic. Just kidding.
Lee really is an asshole. Because when he found out that what's-her-face, Joey, applied to Harvard, he got mad about it. Like, a good friend would have been supportive. Like, oh my god, hope you get in.
He's possessive. Honestly.
Yeah,
Like, he's really
he's
possessive.
a bad person, dude.
So why didn't you stay with Marco?
Why didn't she
Yeah,
stay
I
with
would-
Marco?
If I was in her shoes, I would cut ties with Lee,
Both of them.
and
That
I
whole
would break up with
family.
Noah, and I'd just be with Marco. Maybe
I
I'm
would have
biased.
cut ties with Lee, let Rachel know, hey, Lee's an asshole. Become
Yeah.
friends with Rachel, because she's pretty cool.
She is
She
really
did
cool.
nothing wrong.
Even if she's like a 30-year-old woman.
She's trying
Talking
her
to
best.
20-year-olds.
She's trying her best.
God, I feel like I'm tired of that. Honestly, I thought we were beyond that at this point
You
What do
know?
you mean
of
beyond
like
that?
hiring old.
I feel like it's been a really long time since I've seen a movie with old high schoolers.
Yeah, like Lady Bird. They all look like teenagers.
Yeah.
None of them were teenagers at the time. Wait, one of them might have been a teenager, at the time,
Who,
but
Timothy?
they were no the other guy, the one that ended up being gay,
Oh, I
the
don't
redhead.
Remember
He,
him. He looks so much older than them now, which
Yeah.
is bizarre.
But like Saoirse Ronan, she was like 23, 24 in the
Yeah.
movie, and she looks like a teenager. So you don't have to hire teenagers, just people
Just
who look
don't- yeah.
young. But they couldn't do that. How big is this budget anyway? Honestly, like you could afford stadiums and galas and stuff.
But you can afford a kissing booth?
Like it's got to be in the millions, right?
Sure.
Like 10 million,
I
15
mean,
million.
I'm sure they made a lot of... how does Netflix make money on like these movies?
They don't. They're bankrupt. No, they're not bankrupt. They're in a lot of debt though.
Oh, crap. My God.
Yeah, but like the half of it was like what, like how much did we say? It was like $1 million, $2 million,
Mm-hmm.
and that looks and feels way better than this. Not just the
100%.
writing, like production value.
Yeah,
It looks so good.
yeah. You should watch the half of it.
You should watch that. See, and this is why watching bad movies is good because it makes you appreciate good movies.
Yeah, I
A
feel
lot
like
more.
there's this idea that like teen rom-coms are just kind of like dumb.
And like they're meant for like they're traditionally meant for teenage girls, so that's why we dismiss them a lot.
Yeah, but there's like a lot of really good ones, and like,
There's a lot of good ones. Yeah.
So I'm just like, what the?
Watch To All
Wha-
the Boys.
Well,
though.
why is this one getting so much hype? I feel like half of it came out like a month ago
In May. Came out in May.
in May, and I feel like I've
No one.
Nobody, and it's so much better.
Yeah. Like-
So much better.
And it has a non-white lead. You know,
queer
a
lead.
queer lead. Yeah. So, and it's made by an Asian American woman.
Yeah. It's great. It's a
Yeah.
great, it's a great movie. And it's actually it's funny. It's lovable.
Yeah, it's
It's
heart.
everything that this movie is not.
You know,
It
people
has
like to-
chemistry.
they do have chemistry. Young people, it has young people in it.
It has, yeah, it has people that look like.
Yeah, and they're way better actors than these 25-year-olds. Oh, I don't know how to judge the acting in
is
this.
it something like you have a bad script? What are you gonna do?
Well, I feel like because Rachel does a pretty good job with the material she's given, but everyone else, I guess, is sort of like defeated by it.
Maybe, but like, because like honestly, like almost everyone who was in the original is in this one, right?
Yeah,
So it's like, are they just like, I already know how to do this?
maybe. Honestly, like I'm surprised the chemistry isn't even good in this because I assume they worked
Well, yeah, I mean,
together already.
right?
Yeah, so like
Unless
they should.
hated each other afterwards.
Exactly, that's what
first
I
one.
feels like that. I feels like there might be some tension IRL. What the
Maybe.
fuck did I just say? In real life.
You're being hip
some,
with the kids.
some
man.
tension in real life
Yeah.
that, you know, that just shows up on screen.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, Joey King, you know, if this makes you do another good movie, you know, good on you.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like one of those, like, right, like Adam Sandler's he doesn't make like good movies, but
He's made 3 good movies.
right. But that's like
Well, the outside, I guess some of his like Happy Madison productions are good. I'd say.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I feel like a lot of his earlier work
But,
is,
like,
is a lot better than
He does, yeah, but he does
lot
like
of
he's done 3 art films. So
what's it? Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love,
Gems.
Meyerowitz Stories, and Uncut Gems.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
want to watch Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah,
Seems like
we'll
a good
watch it
time.
at some point.
But what was I
Nice.
saying? Like he doesn't make necessarily like the best movies, but he makes money off.
He
of-
makes a shit ton
right.
of money.
So I'm like, good for him.
Good.
If I could do that,
Yeah, why
heck
put in
yeah.
effort if not putting in effort is making you all
Are
this
you
money?
having fun with your friends? It
Yeah.
seems. I'm like,
Good
yeah.
for you, Joey. Doesn't seem like Joey King was. Did you watch the bloopers? Hold up. There's
Like,
bloopers at the end of
credits?
this. Did you guys see
No,
that?
I did not want
Um,
I was peace.
No good movie has ever had bloopers at the end of it.
Toy Story. Excuse me.
Yeah, but those.
Dude, hard facts right
Joy.
there.
And it doesn't. It seems like they're having fun a little bit, but not that much
Do you
fun.
think that's their like? In case people think there's tension, we're gonna.
Maybe.
In case Ugo is like, hey,
Hey,
There's
it
some-
looks like they're fighting.
no, look, we're having a blast.
Yeah,
Here's them laughing together.
yeah. It did feel a little forced. You guys didn't see the bloopers?
Yeah, I watched them.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't. I just stopped
Yeah.
watching it.
It also seems like there weren't that many.
Yeah.
Right? Like that many moments where they're like,
Oh, good times.
Yeah. What would you guys rate this out of 10?
Are we not gonna
Okay.
do a what we would change for this movie?
I feel like
I would.
feel like
okay.
that's the whole
Change
body.
the whole
I
thing.
think. Look, this is what I think would make it a better movie, and then you each can show your piece. You know.
Yeah.
I would have rewritten it with the main focus being Marco and her relationship, and actually having Noah cheat. That way, we don't feel bad for him getting kicked out.
Yeah, I feel like that that would have been more interesting if he actually cheated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
That's all you would do?
And then I don't know about Rachel and Lee. They don't really add much to the story.
I'd make this about 40 minutes shorter.
Oh, 100.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's way too long.
Way
dude.
too long for a movie this type. I'd cut out the beginning that basically just relays nothing.
Like the first, the first 45 minutes were horrible. Oh my God.
By the way, the voiceover in this is so fucking useless. Like it portrays thoughts that we could just see Joey King
Yeah.
in her face. Like she'd be like, "Oh, this made me sad." Just like we could just see on her face that she's sad. We don't have to know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'd take all that out. I'd just focus on Marco. I wouldn't even focus on Lee. I just
yeah, it's like what am I? I was like, I don't know what to do with Lee.
yeah, I just cut him out.
Yeah.
He's happy with Rachel.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
She needs a new friend. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's
There
why
we go.
she finds Marco.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect storyline.
And then there's tension there because she starts getting feelings, and then there's this break when she finds out Noah cheats on her,
Yeah.
and then that sort of becomes the ending. They get together and they graduate together, and they're going to the same school or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be a lot nicer.
yeah.
Oh, I
But
was like,
tighter too.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought I saw something else where they like were discussing like going to the same university. That was an anime, so it doesn't matter. But like that can actually be like a thing in like a teen movie because the anime did a really good job, right? And I feel like this was like it's like an after like everything's an afterthought in this movie. Everything.
There's not a lot of care in it. That's not.
Yeah. What would you have done to make it better?
I would not have made this movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like if we're starting from scratch, I wouldn't have gotten the rights from the Wattpad story.
Rachel should absolutely have realized what's going on and left Lee long ago.
Yeah.
That's the thing that makes me the most upset. I feel like
They
she
did
did
her
not
dirty?
deserve it. Yeah. Like, why did she go back to him? Why?
I didn't get that part either. Like, I don't know. I thought she was like, "You're dumb."
They have two moments that's like that, right? Because it's like in the middle of the film, she's like, "I'm done with you."
The marshmallow
then-
part.
No. Before that, when he's on like on the speaker and he's all like, please forgive me, I'll change," and then he
yeah.
doesn't change. Like he doesn't do what she asks him to do.
Yeah.
And then they do it again. They do it all over. So it's like, God. Anyways, this movie's bad. Okay.
It's real bad.
So, out of 10 stars?
Yeah, out of 10 stars, how would you?
10
A
out
one?
of 10.
Oh, yeah, 10 out of 10.
Are zeros an option or is one
Yeah,
our
zero is an
lowest?
option. Excuse me, 0 is an option.
Yeah, I did not find anything enjoyable. I'm pretty sure I would give this a 0.
I'd give it a 1.
I'd give it a 1.
Yeah, I'd give it a 1 because Rachel, I feel like, really delivered for me.
Oh, I think it's.
If I liked what they did with Rachel, then it could have been a 1. But since I'm not happy with her, yeah, it's staying at a 0.
Great.
I just like her performance.
I liked
Oh,
Rachel.
yeah.
She did not deserve this.
Okay.
What are we
I think-
watching next week?
I don't know. What we're watching next week. Let's do this again. Let's do another trending movie.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that sounds scary.
Yeah, we do another movie like this.
The minute
I
Uma
don't
said
know
it,
how long I
I was
can
like,
last,
we're
dude.
gonna watch The Kissing Booth. Did I not? And I told you guys.
Yeah, number 1 trending.
I knew it.
Thank
I
you
knew
for listening to this because,
It was a mess.
you know, maybe you liked it and you wanted to hear other people like it. And then you stumbled upon this.
No.
Nah.
Those people don't exist now.
Like,
They're not looking out for film podcasts.
but like, I feel like people who like this movie are probably like on Tumblr or TikTok or something more youthful. Or like, you know what I'm saying?
You calling me old, Jen?
We're not old, but I don't necessarily feel like. I don't know. Do a lot of teens watch like or listen to podcasts?
I listened to podcasts when I was, you know.
Wait, okay, you don't know. First of all,
Yeah, but I wasn't like a normal person.
he's not like other boys.
I'm not like other boys. I was way more mature
Oh damn,
listening to movie podcasts where people were talking about Spider-Man.
nice.
Yeah.
The fine arts.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll get some cynical adults listening to this one.
Cool.
Nice.
That's good. Watch it with your daughters.
Don't watch. This is how we're spending the end of days.
Watching
The Kissing Booth.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna watch tomorrow or next week. So, yeah, you can follow me at Gen Z Cool.
You can follow me at Andy_030.
What was that?
I,
You're just sure if it's a 0 or no.
yeah.
Thanks for listening.
It's a good one.
We should have talked about folklore instead.
Next time.
Next week.
All right, good night. I love you.
I will be.
I'm picking up good vibration. She's giving me excitation. I'm picking up good vibration. She's giving